when whips came out, I was like, I will literally never be able to afford the 3 mil. This is like so insane. Like, because I had like 1 mil, and I was like, that's it. Like, there could be no more money made than this. I was like, I guess I'll pick more flax. Like,
yeah.
So if I want to be honest, I kind of want to cry. Because the first week, we sat down here. We talked about what we wanted quarantine to be. And tonight, it finally came to fruition.
We had a sick tournament tonight.
We had waterfall brackets. We had so many players come out and play. Mario actually took it seriously tonight. We had so many people trade sets. So many people, like, just tonight, just showed everyone's improvement. The fact that Parker beat you, you like all you guys traded sets. Like, people traded sets today. Mark took you to the line. Okay. Mark, please do like I think dude, you were right. The Ganon's the pick, but oh my god, dude, he's so close.
I gotta say a quick thing about Mark. Mark and I were talking earlier today, just like about our hobbies and stuff, and Mark was like, yeah, I don't know, Melee, like, I don't know if I'm gonna take it like too seriously or whatever.
Went to school, yeah.
And I didn't know, like, when I sat down to play Mark, I was like, I don't know if he's gotten any better or whatever. And Mark fucking destroyed me the first 2 games, and I had to dig really, really deep to beat Mark. If anyone watches these who's not in our scene, I don't know if anyone does, but Mark is pugs. If you want to look at the bracket, he's amazing now. Yeah, crazy bracket.
I'm just like, go back on my tangent. I'm just like, this is something Springfield has never had. A growing, developing scene. And I'm like, seriously, like Oars, Lemon, like Log Ski, like everyone is getting
and
better.
Lemon beat Mark.
What?
Lemon beat Pugs.
Dude, wait, that was his first set win ever.
Yeah,
then.
it's
oh
crazy.
Oh my god,
that set was wild. That set was wild. Actually, wait, Par 4, how long are you going to be here? Are you leaving right now? Get just a quick word in on that mic about how your tournament went today.
I can't remember who I played first pool, so James is pulling that up right now. But out of what I do remember right now, I played, we had several divisions today. You know, but the audience might not. But I know for sure I played Nova, new player. Has anyone seen him before, Nova?
I've never played him before.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he is actually. He played Puff. So I must have played 7 first because, he mentioned something about Nova. So I played 7. I beat 7 2-1. And
That's sick.
What? Yes. 7? I told you that.
That's sick.
I reported it to you. You said, oh, you beat 7? I said, yeah. You were like, oh, nice. And then I guess you immediately forgot about it. But, I beat him. I think he took game 1, but it was close. Like, last time we played, he destroyed me. And it was close last game. So I said, this is doable. I beat him game 2. And it was last stock, last hit game 2. And I was like, fuck. I didn't, because I could have closed it out right there. But then I recomposed myself, and I won game 3. And it was also like last stock, last hit. So that was good. And I played Mario. Only one I lost to in my pool. Obviously, Mario's good. I just lost to him.
Can you talk about your Ore set in the next wave of pools?
Just real quick after that, I played Nova. He was a decent Jigglypuff. I beat him like, I feel like I tried the edge the whole time. He's new. So I guess that was all of my first set pool thing. My game with Oars, right. My game with Oars, he basically laser spammed me the last time we played. And so I've been like asking people what to do about lasers, like trying to figure out what to do. And he didn't really laser as much this time. So
what I do want to say, that whenever I did peek in at your set, the advice I just mainly gave you shine out shield, and like most of the time I saw you trying to go for it.
Yeah, I have been trying to go for it.
Yeah, and
I've been hitting it too.
Yeah, and it's like the fact that you're just going for it, even if you're 100% missing it. The fact that you're just getting it ingrained into like playing someone is really good, and you like you said, you're hitting it.
I hit
really
some clean ones sometimes, so
yeah, but like it's just so much of a counter because like instead of like
especially in the spaces,
instead of like a laser shine open up for him, it's a shine open up for you.
Yeah,
and that's super huge.
It's only important with spacies pretty much, but that's like a lot of people. So the set that we played, the one where he beat me, I won the first game, and then that's when he started like doing more heavy on lasers. So that's when he beat me. But this time he just didn't do that. He kind of did that very last stock, his last stock of the tournament. He kind of did that, but not really.
And now one more match that happened in that pool was you two.
Yeah, you did, because I remember that we struck to Yoshi's. I remember a moment in game 1. It was I think I took the first stock like by a pretty good lead, and then you came back and answered like right back, and then you were beating me up that stock, and then I hit you off stage, and there was some weird shit with Randall. You were trying to go for Randall, but you went up past him, and then you just didn't end up hitting him at all, and I happened to hog the ledge. Sorry, I don't think they heard that. You jumped down, some weird stuff happened with Randall, and I just held the ledge and rolled up, and you kind of missed Randall and the ledge right as my invincibility. But then Randall came back under you and caught you or some weird shit
there was
like
some
that.
wild Randall shit.
It was fucked up.
Our set was really hard because I played Max into Ors into you, and I was just like
3 Falcos.
So Falco scrambled, and I thought we had a really fun set. I was pretty mad when I lost, and I was honestly thought I was just going to be done for the day. For 20 minutes, I was actually sitting there, and I was like, you know what? I'm not playing Melee anymore. I'm just playing for fun. Like, why should I enter tournaments and fight Falco when I could just play Mario with my friends? Yeah, flowerdog agrees, dude.
The thing is, I kind of feel like that too, but only when I get laser spammed. Whenever it's not that, I don't feel as bad, but I lost to Ors because, like, obviously I got upset by Ors.
Yeah.
I think I beat him 2 times prior. But
wait, you lost to Ors today?
Last tournament.
Last week,
and you weren't there. I was salty about it for half the night. You can ask Carter. I was just like, come on. I was thinking the same thing you said. I was like, I don't even want to play, dude.
It's just Falco fatigue, dude. He's a hard character to play multiple sets in a row against. And so, like, by the time I got to you, and I'm just, like, getting lasers up my ass, I'm just like, God damn, dude, I'm done with this stupid game.
Yeah, and James said it really well. Like, Falco can apply such good pressure at low level that you really can't do with any other character. So it's...
Dude, but I gotta say...
like a baseline pressure.
Game 3, though, that was all you, like, refusing to lose, which was really sick. Because, like... You took the first stock, then I took your... We basically went back and forth until I finally got a lead. And the last stock, you just pressured me so hard. It was really crazy. So, yeah, no, I mean, we did have a 6 set.
Yeah, because I remember that when you took the lead, I don't remember who was in the lead up to that point, but I had one, like, a fresh stock, my last stock, and you had 2 stocks with, like, 115%, maybe, like, 85 something. And I was like, okay, it's doable. Like, it's just one back air, and then it's even. So I think I might have took like 40 or 50.
I think I got a grab on you. And I mean, you know, another thing is, like, if I'm going to play Marth, I need to do more off of grabs. That's a big part of it. I don't know. I was telling Gaz about this. Like, the thing I really want to practice right now is literally just movement. I'm so tired of getting stuck in my movement. I'm tired of the character not doing what I want them to do. But so how did your tournament go after we played?
Oh, man. So I played flowerdog for a while, but fuck, I don't remember, dude. I played, I know I played you.
Who'd you play in bracket? Because after we played was bracket.
When I first got into bracket, I played D-Bones. D-Bones 3-0'd me. It was like kind of a close 3-0. I basically, same thing as 7. I basically choked game 2, my counter pick. It was a 3-0. Probably should have been a 3-1, but... Yeah, and then I got 3-0'd by 7. Even though I beat him earlier, 2-1.
And then who'd you play in losers?
I'm sorry, I got 3-0'd by 7.
Oh, so then you were out?
Yeah, I played him in losers, so...
Well, sick tournament run from you. Is there anything you want to say to the people? Par for the people? And good games, dude. I didn't mean to dump my Falco salts on you. It was a moment of weakness.
No, I know about Falco, but... I'm not the 2-2 guy anymore, I don't think. I mean, I think it's not the same kind of bracket, but I went like 5-2 total overall today, so that's a good breakthrough. And I had 2 upsets today, so it was a good tournament. And I'm excited for next week. So, thank you for the interview. And hopefully I'll see you next week.
Yes, see you next time, dude.
Who to now?
What's up, guys?
Okay.
Okay, let's get back to it. Tell me, you sat down and said you wanted to start grinding.
Okay, so Sunshine's coming up, and I decided to enter.
Why were you not going to enter?
Because I was going to TO, but I'm thinking, like, have you, like, everyone in Springfield, a couple laptops. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Couple laptops.
Mario and I can hold that shit down.
Yeah, easy. But I'm going to enter, and my matchups I'm going to focus on are Fox, because, like, I got Falco down. Like, I don't have Falco down, but, like, I don't need to play against the Falco. But the big Fox threats are going to be an Oak. Like, there's going to be like Cadenville, really good Oklahoma Fox. There's going to be Bobby. There's going to be Zamu. There's STL probably will come. STL has Schnurb. He's a really good box player. So I'm gonna have to, I'm really gonna have to grind out Fox and just practice the not being so predictable and brain dead and like neutral in like my aerials, and I'm really just gonna have to kill them off a grab. And then I think in terms of that, like I'm trying to think about like the bracket and ice climbers. My time skip run had a really close game 3
the
set.
rough ices.
Yeah, and I've known Gingy for a while. He was beating me like with wobbling and beat me without wobbling. So it's I respect him a lot. He's one of the nicest people ever, and he's super respectful. I remember we played like an hour of friendlies before our set, and I learned a lot. But I'm just gonna have to. I can't practice against that. I'm just gonna literally just ask some questions and just to get in. Slug made a Icy's Marth guide or like little quick tip thing, and I'm gonna reverse engineer that and like, okay, if he's jumping and setting up a blizzard wall, I know what he's looking for me. But aside from it, it's gonna be Fox Ice Climbers and potentially Sheik and Samus if Travis goes. I don't know. Like, there's gonna be just a lot of competition that I'm not gonna be ready for, but I'm gonna be eager for. The flame's gonna be there, and Rick isn't going, and I'm really mad, but he has school, so that's fine. So. It's gonna be it's really just gonna be me and like D-Bones and Mario and a couple other people defending this town. So like,
what about me, dude? What the hell?
Yeah, and a couple, goddamn, and it's gonna be different because like outside of time skip, like I was with my couple homies that were rooting for me, but I'm in my basement.
Yeah,
this is my basement.
This is Sunshine Lanes, dude.
Yeah, dude, and it is a clear advantage when you're playing in your home field, especially because you don't have to travel and all that stuff. But like, if I can like get like. I know that I'm a momentum player, and I haven't felt that like energy from a crowd in a while, like backing me up. But also, it's also kind of my killer. Like a crowd will gas me up, and it'll be my demise. But
dude, I'll guess.
No, gas up. But I'm so ready to, like, I'm ready for like someone to like cheer for me, someone to root for me, and like I'm fighting for something. Like, I'm really, really ready for this, and.
Do you think we'll be able to hit 48 entrants?
For sure.
You think so?
I think.
We've got a week to do it. I mean.
Oh yeah, no, Smash was our last second, dude. There's like 3 people in KC who haven't signed up, and they're going.
Cool.
But what I was gonna say, like, I'm just like I want to do good, but like my number one goal is to, I guess. Our number one goal is just to show people they cannot sleep on Springfield.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna try, dude. I mean, I've been practicing.
No, you can definitely like hang around with like some of the players that are coming.
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely see it. My issue is like whenever I'm prioritizing like seating and like brackets, I'm gonna try and like avoid like people playing each other. But when it comes down to someone out of city playing each other and us playing each other, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and have the Springfield people play each other.
Yeah, no, that's
so
fine.
the out of city people have a more nicer time.
Yeah, no, I think the priorities should be like the brackets of the out of city people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're gonna, I don't know, it's gonna be a hectic day, but watch out. We're gonna get everyone's setups. We didn't do that tonight, fuck. We have to convert everyone's setups into the new Slippy, and we're also gonna do a setup drop-off day where all Springfield people drop off their setups so we can get everything ready. But I want to talk more about tonight. Sped dropped out last second.
That makes me so sad.
Sped would have made cherry on top.
Dude, if Sped would have been here, tonight would have been even crazier.
Yeah, like what would have happened, literally. But I think Max is so... Dude, I want to ask Seven to update the True Skill tonight. I was thinking it was going to be clean D-Bones. Like, I thought Dry Bones was just going to, just poop on people. But no, I saw, the sets play out. Dry Bones, I literally, was, telling him, I think if you play, pretty good, I think you'll beat Max. I think, he's pretty good, but, he hasn't been around, today. But Max proved me wrong. And then Guat, he wasn't at first feeling it, but then he got in the mood. And stuff.
Mario, well, to first talk about Max, I think even though I was just complaining about Falco, I think my favorite sets I played today were against Max. Our first set was really fun.
I wish I watched a second. What I was going to say, whenever you did lose to Parker, you said something about Falco, and then I was like, oh, wait, he's joking. And then I thought to myself, wait a second.
No, it was done. My mentality was pretty bad. I promised Mario I was going to meditate before the tournament. I didn't do it.
I think next time you got to think, because we had this waterfall bracket, we can play so many more. You just have to think after every single set, I still got another chance. And I think if you would have preemptively told yourself and had that mindset coming in, it would have been a lot easier for you to go set to set.
It's also just hard to So like when Mark and I played, like for the first 2 games, I was really like just shocked at like how much he was beating me. But like it was still fun because like it's Mark and it's Ganon and it's Marth and it's weird.
We haven't even talked about our set. Oh my god, our set was so good.
Oh yeah, our set was crazy. Our first set was crazy.
Okay.
Our second set was a bit of.
So
a
yeah, our first set was like game 3, 2 stock.
2 stocks to 2 stocks on Yoshi's. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I was saying in between like our Dreamland game, like I think you get like you don't get the Marth neutral as like it's not as nuanced as mine, but the very basic like jump and like down tilt, you have that way better than me.
Yeah.
So much down and like that's where you're catching me like just on the ground, and I have to keep up with that. And it just made me realize. Oh, and also Marth did. There's gonna be so many Marths on, and I was just thinking to myself, yeah, I really have to like get sharp in this matchup again because like no offense, but like there's some my combos are really good, but then there was just some neutral things like. I guess it was because you were really good with your down tilt placements, but I was thinking, like, I knew he was going to do that, or there'd be, like, some shield scuffles that would happen. I'd be like, I could have got out of that better. But I think for you, you got to be more aggressive on your edge guards against Marth, because whenever you did, like, you go off with the backer, you got them. And you need to up throw me more and try and shark me. Because a lot of your forward throws were good. They got the damage, but if you would have up throw me, read my jump, and then, like, if you can get real, like I said, that's what I think is the difference between me and Springfield and the combo game is I actually juggle people forever. And I know that's Marth's thing, but like specifically, like it's with all my characters.
The thing I'm having a lot of issues with is like, even though you showed me the Marth platform up air thing, it just like never, I'm doing it wrong or something. Falcons just shield, or they just slide off, or like.
Well, that means that they're getting their option up too early, so they're doing an immediate option. So that means you need to be doing instant up airs or knowing that they're just going to attack in place and then either wave land on the platform grab or up tilt. But I would say...
I don't know, I just feel like because of you, like every Falco here is so good at getting out of the platform situation. Like,
I would say specifically Mario, and I noticed it with Max. Well, actually, Max's combo DI was really, really bad against Marth. I think his combo DI was actually pretty bad. But... when it came to like some slide offs and stuff, it was pretty good. But what were you saying, my bad?
Well, no, that's just like a thing I'm struggling with too. Because I felt like I played pretty well against you. Dude, I did beat Ors, which I thought Ors, and I wish we had that recorded. That set was so much fun.
Oh, but before you talk about Ors, with the Max set, I noticed that you would up B on the stage, and then he would down air, and then double down air you. To beat that, you just had to DI behind, so the first down air just sends you off stage. But another thing, when Max is really good at some pretty quick pressure, like really fast pressure. So I think you just need to like preemptively tell yourself he's just gonna do a pattern when he's on top of you, and then just like kind of just like wait outside that zone. I don't know. I'm really giving vague advice, but you and Ors, I didn't see all that set.
Oh, dude, it was a banger.
There?
No, it was right there. It was a fucking banger, dude. It was like game 1, I think it was like a 3-stock me. I won game 1, and I was like, okay, this is done. And then game 2, he destroyed me on Pokemon Stadium.
Oh, yeah. Actually, me and him talked about it, and he was like,
so you had commented how he can just 0 to death you and stuff, and he was talking like, yeah, dude, he's actually really confident in his combo game, and he thinks he's actually pretty good at it, but then it's like the tournament, he's like, it just like, a little shakes a little bit. But then I commented to him, because it's so good, whenever it does shine out in tournament, we just see it so like clearly because it's like he's being a little sloppy, but then he just gets his 0 to death. So it's cool to see. Like it's clear that he practices, like really, really clear.
Yeah.
And then we had standard Rick me grand final. Actually, the funny thing about me and Rick said, I 4-stock him the first game, and then I nearly 4-stock him the second game, and then he switches to Falcon. And he hasn't done this for like a year, and he like beat me in a minute. And then he said, just to remind you, and then he switched to Fox, and then and then he almost beats me with Fox, and then I win, and I don't know. I just told him I hate him being the better player.
Rick's Captain Falcon is top 10 in the world, dude.
In the world, baby. It's the bangs.
It's at least
the bangs, bro.
At least top 10 in my heart. My first ever tournament, the first person I played was flowerdog, and he like quick 4-stocked me, and then we just talked about Melee for like 2 minutes at the setup. It was hype.
But I liked, I don't know. I think if Max shows up again, like that's just like people are dropping into Springfield. Oh my god, dude! Like I am enforcing best of 3s before. Like, I think people gotta work for those best of 5s. All right, I'll help you in a second. But I think if we're gonna do waterfall, people are already getting tons of sets in, anyways.
Yeah.
Tons of games.
Who wanted best of 5s?
Huh?
Who wanted best of 5s before bracket?
Guat asked in the max set and winners, and I was like, okay, fine, best of 5 because it was Guat. It was Guat max.
Yeah.
But like for waterfall, we should definitely just do it for top 8.
Yeah, I'm fine with the best of 3s.
And like people gotta ban more. Like people gotta like work around that. People are too used to best of 5s.
Yeah.
But
I will say, if Pugs and I had been best of 3, I would have fucking gotten destroyed. Yeah, what else should we talk about? I feel bad for bitching about Falco so much on this episode. I'm tired. To anyone listening to this who thinks I sound like a baby, I'm just tired.
I just wanna go with a final bracket with you. This is what we should do next time. We should pull it up on your laptop and just look over matches. That would be really good. So 7 Nova played the Ultimate Players. That was a pretty good set. Flowerdog 7. Dry Bones Par 4. He talked about that. Let's look at losers. Par 4 Pugs. Pugs took a game.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Dude, I'm telling you, Mark is a different player.
Whenever, like, dude, it literally feels like he's like he jumps from like you to like Lemon Lord, just like back and forth.
I don't know if it was the pre-tournament Flowerdog Ganon school training, but I felt like Pugs was moving really well. I felt like he was just choosing the right aerials. Like
Rick's really good at advice, but
yeah, a lot came together for Mark. I just want to give him another shout out. I'm super proud of him.
So I know you were like not feeling it in your second set against Max. Let's talk about it. Like,
dude, it's just like my mental game. Like right now, when I play Falco, all the fun goes out of the game, and I just hate it. Like,
dude, I do not blame you,
and
especially because I think Falco ingrains, like, distills that helplessness.
No, and it's that I know. So when I was playing Sped at Mario's a few weeks ago, I was really getting a lot of kills off grabs. Just grab, get like 30-40%, edge guard, kill Falco. Like, I know I can do that. I just really, really struggle just in every other part of the matchup. I don't get what to do about lasers. What I tried today was I was rotating through 3 options. I was trying to just dash back from the laser. I would try dash forward. I would try jab or a wave dash jab in neutral. And I just felt like nothing was working. And I know that's not the case. Like, I know a lot of it was my execution. I know a lot of it is just me, I don't know, maybe not thinking the right way in neutral. I'm just struggling so much in that matchup. Like, I don't get it.
You know what I think it is? I think you maybe need a little bit more focus. You think in that max set you weren't really focused?
Yes.
I think in your other sets you were. I think it's really focused, man. Like,
yeah.
You're not an earphones type of player, but like maybe no. Wait, would you play with headphones if they were connected to game audio?
I will say it's interesting you brought up focus because I literally do notice that I kind of go in and out of sets, like mentally. Like sometimes I just am autopiloting pretty bad.
So I think what happened is after you lost to Parker, like you got kind of out of it, and then like during the rest of your sets, you were just kind of that in and out mood.
Yeah.
So I think whenever you do lose, you need to notice that and say, still need to focus. And like I said, I still have another chance.
Yeah.
So I think that was a really good. Like I think that's a really good discussion. Like I think like I kind of noticed it. Like you would kind of like sip on your like thing, which is like fine to take a drink, but like you would sip on it, look around, you know, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then usually whenever you are focused in a game, you're kind of smiling, like whenever something happens, and like you're really like you enjoyed it, so like you reacted.
Yeah. And a lot of it too is I just need to like not
be
a bitch about it. Like really, like I think today, like
it's hard.
My mentality was just not good, and like, you know, in my set, I keep bringing up my set against Mark, but like, I had to focus and dig so deep to not lose that set, and like,
and I think like the fact that like I think Mark shocking you and like playing really good like caught you into focus. You're like, wow, like like let's go. I really want to have a set and like show him that we can play.
And you know, another big thing too, and this is kind of something that makes me feel a little better. Is
what about the focus in our set? Go.
I'll talk about. Actually, I want to talk about both our sets, but I just want to say real quick, like. I do know what I want to practice right now. It's simple. Like, I want every aspect of my movement to just be better. Like, so many things miss inputs. I had so many up smashes. Like, you know, when I was trying to get like a quick like up tilt, or like so many miss inputs, so many missed dashes. Like, and it's like, well, if that's happening, it's no problem with Falco. It's no problem with any character. It's just me.
I'm gonna say. Practice tech skill so mindlessly until it's just like you can literally just do other things while like just doing melee tech skill in the background.
Yeah.
what, like, literally don't even have practice. Like, you can have your first big practice session of the day, keep your CRT on, get your laptop, go do whatever, and then if you get bored or like wanting to watch something or like, you know, have an option, just like throw it on and then just do something. If you just have that constant motion all day and like it just becomes mindless moving, like my bad word, muscle memory. What are you doing?
But yeah, so for our sets,
Set one.
Set 1 was super fun. I like playing against you a lot.
And you make me focus.
Because it's the Marth Ditto, like, even though, like, you're much better than me, like...
I think why you're also so good at it is, like, because it's a Marth Ditto and because the Marth Ditto is unique, it's so clear what is right and wrong.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can make a quick snap adjustment because you're like, oh, you understand, like, my options actually so well. And I think, like, I don't know, I really wanted to point that out because, like, I had noticed in our set that, like, I would try and do something and you would, like, switched it on the flip. And I was like, he's really, like, this is the focus, like, you know? And I feel like if you just, like, find those, like, successes in, like, the Falco matchup, you'll enjoy it a lot more. I don't know.
The thing that's nice about the Marth Ditto is, like, you're a much better player than me, but because it's the Marth Ditto, like, there are just things, there are reversals I can get and things I can take advantage of that's, like...
Yeah, it's not like you're completely, like, lost. Like, I'm, like, super outplaying you, but it's off, like, one neutral, and then I'm punishing you, and then it's like, oh, I just DI'd that fair wrong, or the up air.
Right,
and then it's just simple 1-2 adjustments.
But our Yoshi's game was really fun. So our set went to game 3. Our best of 3 went to game 3 on Yoshi's. You took the first 2 stocks, I think. Then I took 2 stocks from you, and we were tied up. And I was really hoping you would get nervous, because I know sometimes you can get nervous. And I was like, man, I hope Gaz gets nervous.
I actually noticed today that I didn't get nervous like at all today.
And then I don't know why I tried to do this dumb waveland on Randall. I just should have tried to up B.
I thought that was just a mistake because, like, Randall just got in the way.
No, I was trying to do a wave. I was actually trying to do a waveland backwards into a down air edge cancel on Randall.
Well, what I want to comment on is whenever you mention that I get nervous whenever we get close. That's amazing because that just tells me that you're, like, building mental confidence against me. And that's exactly what I thought whenever we were going into our last 2 stocks. I was like, Shane's actually pretty good in our, like, last stock scenario. Like, he can actually, like, he doesn't crack against me. Like, specifically against me, he does not crack. So I really have to, like, respect, like, but whenever we get, like, really, really last, like, stock, there'd be some grumbling. But
right. And that's just, like, the better player thing for you. It's like, if we're in our last stock, I feel like you can just pull out a
no, I know. I literally just tell me, like, against, like, most people here, I literally just tell myself, they're way more nervous than me. Because you are.
Yeah.
You just are.
And then our second set, I felt frustrated because that's when I felt like I was not moving at all how I wanted.
See, I noticed that too, but then, like, what I brought up in between our Dreamland game, I was like, you're not playing good, and I want to show you this picture, by the way.
Yeah.
You're not playing good, but, like, you're keeping up with me in the thought and, like, in the neutral, so, like, it's fine. And I know, like, you know this, but I think it's a really solid reminder.
Right.
And I think that really showed in our set. You weren't playing your best, but you worked with what you had. And you were confident in the fact that I get nervous at last stocks, and you were still stuck to, like I simply know, like, how to change what. And I don't know. I think
dude, I wish I had your movement, dude. That's all I want.
Dude, I'm telling you, the reason I had that is, well, because I've been playing forever, but it's specifically because when I was 13 through 15, I literally played the game every single freaking day, like, every single day, and I literally just practiced against level 3 CPU, and I just moved and moved and moved, and I literally would get mad and hit my knee. Like, no, I'm being serious. Like, I would get mad at myself if I didn't hit a specific combo or didn't hit a ledge dash, or, like, I got mad.
Yeah.
And, like,
we were very different young Marths. I would go to FD. I would L cancel against Bowser.
I threw my controller once because I couldn't get a chain grab on a computer like good.
I would wave dash from one side of the stage to the other, L cancel against Bowser, and then beat my friends and be like, I'm a melee guy.
Oh my god. He's a... Watch out, watch out, watch out.
How do I see the game so differently?
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, so after me, who did you play?
I played Guat. And
how'd that go? I watched your game 1.
I was excited for a sec because I actually felt that like Mario was like he was feeling it, like he was getting amped. But I don't know, dude. Like we haven't played too many tournament sets, but he's never really, like, brought it together against me. Like, in all the friendlies, like, we haven't played friendlies in a bit, and honestly, our last little bit of friendlies are kind of bad. But, like, there would be, like, sometimes, like, he can really, like, move and just, like, not out combo me, but just literally like he's just stuck in me and stopping me like Rick does.
He took the first stock against you in game 1. He was in a pretty comfortable position there for a second, and then it kind of just slipped away.
I'll hit him and like I'll just get a quick kill, and like he'll just kind of like keep running me after that, and like I want Mario, dude, because Mario's like the third most person I'm scared here. 1, because he's pretty decent, and 2, because he's the number 1 person I never want to lose to in this room. Ever, motherfucking ever. I'm never losing to Mario. I've already said this.
The day Mario beats you,
no, like
it's gonna be crazy.
We're breaking decibels in here. Like I think like he's probably gonna punch me. Like. So there will be like days, like there's been a day where like Mario will play a bracket set, and I see that he's so hot, and I'll just have the quick thought, what if it's the day today? What if it happens today?
Mario is pretty
hot. And that'll
hot.
get me shook up a little bit, but like I think like Mario knows that too. Like Mario absolutely knows that I don't want to lose to him. Like I think like if there's like one day, like I don't want to say like it can happen. Like I want to work towards it and get to like point of consistency, but I know that like there's one day in this week where I catch him on a really good day, and like he could really do it, but like he's really like his peak is right there, but his consistency is just so low. But he's like, dude, I hate that he compares himself to like the Falco and the play style, but like he's literally like momentum based. Like if this guy is playing good, he will play like a top 3 player.
No, it's true. Actually, you told me when I play sets against Mario to start like cooling him down, and I literally will do that now. Where like if I feel like Mario's starting to cook too much, and I'm like, if I don't take a stock soon, this game's just over. So if I do take a stock, I just like refresh on the ledge for like 10 seconds because it's like I gotta slow Mario down. Or
it
like
literally works. And like, I'm sorry, Rick, but if you're fucking me up, I'm gonna take 3 or 4 extra ledge grabs. Dude.
I was rooting for Rick so hard in my heart today during grand finals. I filmed the set.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait, you did?
Yeah.
That's why you were pointing your face.
I know, but I was like, but what if he beats him?
No, you just had too many beers. Like,
Okay,
I saw that we were halfway through bracket and you had 2 beers in your hands. I'm like, all right, I'm winning today.
This is a new thing. Gaz, you got to keep me to just 1 drink at the locals.
Me?
Because when I have 1 drink, I play fine. When I hit my 2nd drink, I just start to play so bad.
Dude, no, you just need to treat it as you have your 1 drink just to have through bracket, and then you have the post-salty drink.
True, okay.
You gotta have your post-salt. That's what Loxy did today. He was like, he lost the lemon. He was like, I need a beer. So I think that's gonna motivate the Dry Bones Guat, Sped, and the others. Okay.
You get to go, you get to be Flowerdog and Flowerdog.
That's the worst idea. What was I gonna say? But we're gonna. My bad. Okay, so because we pay out to top 3 now, whenever we do break 15 like we did today, we'd pay out to top 3, and then 4th place would get their money back.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so like we're getting more people money. You know, I think that's a lot better because me and Rick should not control the Melee economy here. I'm really excited because everyone's getting better. Everyone's getting better. Parker.
I am, I think.
Dude, you're getting so fucking. Oh. That's actually an easy drive. I'm on empty right now, though. Fuck.
Well, what else should we talk about? Rick, get over here, dog.
Wrap it up for my end, but I'm excited for this one. I want to like listen to this.
I'm excited for Sunshine. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited to interview people. I think I want to ask Zamu because he just got into he just moved, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of want to ask him about like his 2 local scenes he's been in, like because I think he's from Champaign. Mm-hmm. So I want to ask him about that.
Yeah, Champaign. Basically, Champaign has Shabo, who is the greatest fox and the greatest mind of Melee of all time. But Champaign, Illinois. But I like Zamu's like relationship because like he like came up because like he was really young and he would actually win like beat like everyone there, and he's like the clear distinguished like best player. But Shabo would always beat him because Shabo was always like the number 2-ish there, and they were like ultimate training partners.
Dude, I was popping off in the chat when Zamu beat Triff at whatever tournament that was.
It was Air or something, but that was a 17, 18-year-old winning an out of country event.
It was amazing. It was
against
hype.
Like that was the same Traphasia that beat Zane that year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like
it's a great set.
And he's been
really
playing
exciting.
just as long as me. Or just it's like, wow, dude.
Gaz, what if you beat him?
I think if I'm gonna beat any Fox good, it's gonna be Bobby because I know Bobby isn't playing right now. So if I'm gonna, dude, it's just all gonna be the nerves and like if I'm warm down here and blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
I wish
Get out of here. With
Oh,
that.
and I'm gonna try and do teams with. Oh, I'm gonna try and tell Sam to do team with me.
Yo, hey Rick, would you enter teams at Sunshine?
I didn't mean to do a team, but I was like, hey man, like I don't think I can go.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll team with Turner.
Dude, you should. If I don't team with Zamu, I'm probably gonna team with either Not a City or Sped, and then.
Yep.
Dude, James left our team one time to go team with a better player and then got a worse place.
What do you mean?
Par 4, are you teaming with Carter?
You tried to team with the top player.
You're not
I
doing
teamed
teams?
with Austin, then we won.
No, you didn't win.
Yeah, no, we won that. It was a small Ozark tournament.
No.
Oh, fuck you.
You took a... Oh, wait, I'm thinking about the St. Louis tournament.
You don't want to
Yeah.
team with me, bro? We could be par for the dag.
Who did?
We could be dag 4.
And,
I would team with you at one of these, but
like another 5.
I actually can't.
Okay. Hey Rick, if you want to talk, we should talk now. Bye, guys. Guys, any last things you want to say?
The Springfield Melee scene is the best it's ever been, both competitively and just people playing, and it's only gonna get better.
Okay, so I forgot I played Mark. Quick word on Mark. I thought his Ganon was going to be way worse than his Marth because he said he practiced Ganon more total, but he's such a weaker character. I figured his Marth would be better, but his Ganon's up there.
His
Ganon's up there.
Ganon's spicy,
Yeah,
dude.
so I was wrong about that. I was a little bit scared. After I saw your set with him, I was a little bit scared because he took you game 5, didn't he? Yeah, so I was scared, but
Yeah, Mark rocked my socks off the first 2 games. I wasn't expecting it because Mark and I have played a lot of hours of Melee and a lot of hours of Ultimate. Not that they're the same game, but we've just played Smash a lot together, and like I just wasn't expecting him. Dude, Mark was really just using Ganon's aerials better than he ever has, and like some great forward airs, some great up airs. Like I had to actually play the matchup as Marth, which is like the aerial wall and the occasional grab. Like I actually had to do that, which I've never really had to do against him. So the Ken Bizarro said, dude, that's my blueprint for how to fight Ganon. I put up the wall.
yeah, if you can land hits with Ganon, you're gonna do good.
Mhm.
He did. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say because I forgot I played Mark.
Shout outs to Mark. Mark, seriously, you got so much better. What's up, Rick?
Dude, to continue with the Mark praise, I had to go to main campus today, and I'm standing in the line at Starbucks, and I was like, dude, I think that's Mark in front of me, dude. So I messaged him on Discord. I'm like, turn around. And he's looking around. And, I got this fresh cut. I don't even think he saw me at first, and I was like, that's totally Mark. Like, Pugs is in front of me right now. So I need to realize.
It's totally not Mark. Gaz knows.
Yeah, I'm glad you have inside jokes. But it's cool. Me and Mark talked for like half an hour. We talked a little Melee.
You're both teachers.
Yeah, we talked about teaching, which you've taught.
I've taught.
Free entry today, and you got tilted? Come on.
Dude, I know. I get embarrassed when I get tilted because it's like, what am I mad about? But I think the reason Toph has said before, like Melee just feels so bad when you can't move how you want to move, and like
Falco stops you.
as soon as I like feel like I'm not moving, I'm just like, I guess I don't like this game anymore. Like,
Eventually, a random hit will lead into a stock
and
for some
lead into a
reason.
kill.
Like, yeah, very deserved. A very deserved tipper from mid-state.
Dude, and me and Rick said today in the second set, it started like game 2. I just got like a random like tipper combo, and he was like, looked at Roman, well deserved.
I have that filmed.
And then it was the next 2 stocks, well deserved.
It's just crazy how hard, like, and how many times I have to win neutral, and then I get hit once. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, my wings get clipped, but I don't care about that.
No, I really do. I think Marth destroys Falco. Or I wasn't surprised that, Mango was able to beat Zane with Fox. I think Falco has a rough life. I just think at, like, my level of play, Falco is such a frustrating character because, like, you have to actually kind of start to learn, like, some things. And, like...
It's like, Barth has such a good neutral, and when that's the thing that's, like, gets a little harder, it makes the game like, what the fuck why am I playing? Because now I actually have to play like neutral a little differently instead of like just auto winning neutral. Auto win, like whatever. But like neutral is like pretty free for Marth.
Yeah, and I think Marth and Falco, I think they have a really interesting like relationship as like top tier characters because like I think they both. I mean, obviously Marth kills Falco, but I think Falco combos Marth in a really unique way too. And like,
It's insane that like I just couldn't imagine
see,
like missing a move in my combo and dying for it. Like I don't think a Marth player has ever had to deal with that.
I've had to deal with that because I'm bad. But if you have proper control over Marth, it should never happen.
I just couldn't imagine like, oh, I missed my up air or like I missed a down air and now I'm like dead. Like
Yeah.
like that's not fair. But
Well, in Falco too, like the poor boy, like he gets hit by the weakest hitbox in the game, and it's like, oh shit, he's like under the stage.
if he gets a laser power shielded, then you get grabbed and you're like, I guess that's it. I guess I deserve that.
Yeah.
And Mango doesn't really get grabbed. That's the thing too. Like that's why he's so good. It's
Mhm.
because he just doesn't get grabbed, and
Yeah.
like that's how Marth wins. He's big grab. I guess you could like argue the forward air wall, but like really, if the grab is there, like that's what the Marths practice in their room.
Yeah, and when the grab's not there, it's hard.
Yeah,
so.
like, they're like, oh, I gotta get a forward air.
But what about you? Did you have fun today?
Yeah, a lot of fun. I had more fun like talking to people than I did playing. Like,
I gotta say, there was a part of me today that like Waterfall is always great, and we all get a lot of games. But I kind of like Roman and I played friendlies for like 20 minutes, and like I really just wanted to play friendlies for like 2 or 3 hours. That's like the vibe I had when I got here today. Is like, man, I'm ready to like play friendlies.
game
Like,
out.
yeah,
I wonder if we could, if we just brought like an extra setup that could be like a friendly rotation setup or something like that. I wonder if
Yeah.
that would help. Because that tournament, like, we've been done for like at least 20 minutes, and we started late, and we ended like probably a half an hour ago, and it's not midnight yet. Like, I think it could have ran a lot smoother if like James was on it a little more, but we started late, and still we only had like 5 setups, and I don't see why we couldn't have like a friendly setup, because friendlies are fun. I want to play more doubles, but it's like hard to get people to play doubles. And I played on a set of that Bart Simpson today.
dude, the Bart Simpson setup was fucking amazing.
Well, when you're close to it, I was like, wait, this is even more cursed. It looked like the grandpa.
I know,
It
dude,
didn't
because
actually-
his head
Yeah.
had like the weird slope on it. Like,
I was like, this actually looks like I don't remember.
oh no. See it, dude.
It looked like Homer's dad, and I was like, that's
Yeah.
like even scarier. So then I'm like looking at that while I'm like on a Minecraft dreamland, and then the music was like bass boosted.
Dude, the music was fucked up on that setup, bro.
Yeah, then they went to like FD, but picked the CS:GO like purple black.
I didn't see that.
He like blended it, or they blended it, and I was like, you can't pick that. Like, you have to pick any. You can go Bart, but like, you cannot go that skinny. You look like a wireframe.
I saw
On
that.
FD.
I saw the wireframe.
I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
It's unfair. Oh my god.
But you had fun.
Oh yeah, it was cool. I don't know who those people are. They live with Lemon Lord or something, but they play a lot of like old school games. Like, I never thought someone would actually bring up like Diablo 2. Like, usually
Is that what you guys were talking about?
Yeah, he brought up Diablo 2 and like RuneScape. He has an Iron Man 2, so it's like, oh hell yeah.
How's your RuneScape going?
I was telling him
Are you going to
earlier,
be able to play during the school year?
There's like a lot of AFK stuff you can do where you click every like couple minutes and like some progress is made. But I've been trying to like do the bossing and stuff
Yeah.
and get progressed in there, but it's all like RNG. Like, if a drop is 1 in 1,000, like you have to kill a monster theoretically 1,000 times to get that thing.
Yeah.
But like a kill might take like 5 minutes, so it's like it's a lot of time. And I'm just kind of burnt out because that's what I've been doing for the past like couple weeks, is like
Yeah.
trying to do some bossing so I can get
Yeah.
that like good drop or whatever. But
Dude, I did so I
Kinda over
think my thieving is like 96 or 95. And
you
I did
blackjacking?
so I did pyramid plunder
Oh
for
my
a month and a half straight trying to get the
Ooh,
raccoon, and I just
Is that the best way now? That's how I got mine.
I think pyramid plunder, I don't know.
Dude, I got mine at like 70.
I know, I'm pissed.
I'm sorry, dude.
No, I literally
It's the best pet.
So I did a little bit of blackjacking to train thieving for a little bit, but once I could get all the rooms in pyramid plunder, I just ran pyramid plunder for a month and a fucking half straight, and I was like, I'm gonna get the raccoon. Like, it's gotta happen eventually.
Did
and
you
it
get any
just never did.
scepters?
Oh, dude. So that's the
I'm sure you got crazy.
that was a
scepters.
saving grace. Is my scepter rolls were out of this world. I have like 11 or 12
Oh
in my bank right now. Like,
Oh
it's
my
crazy.
God. They're about to shoot up too because Raids 3 is coming out, which is in the desert. So,
Oh shit! Really?
So I think they're gonna pop off.
Well, I spent a bunch of money recently on a bunch of Santa hats. Do you know about my Santa hat thing?
No.
Oh, dude. So I don't think this is how the...
You're a flipper.
No, so basically, I mean, Jagex gives out Santa hats every year now, so like there's no reason to do this anymore.
Right.
But when old school first started, I was stockpiling Santa hats to bring the value
Do you have
up.
your RuneScape 3 account?
No.
Is it one that got converted?
No.
Oh, wait, it's called old school, duh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think the RuneScape economy works like this, and it would be impossible anyway because there's new Santa hats every year. I just try to own as many as I can to make them rare.
What are you at?
I don't know, like 4,000 or something.
Ooh.
Dude, I have so many Santa hats, bro. Like,
Me and a couple friends played before old school, like when it was just like RuneScape and the things like that, like party hats and Santa hats and shit like that. It got discontinued, so you can't just like get them every year. Yeah. And those got converted to RuneScape 3, and those are worth like, if you did some real world trading, they're worth like thousands of dollars. My account doesn't have any of those, but I know for a fact my friend started stockpiling Santa hats on that, and which are like, I think the highest it goes like is $1 trillion or some shit. Like it's such an absurd amount because their money works a little different in that. So he's stockpiling and sitting on these stacks, but he doesn't play anymore. And I was like, dude, you have to log on and pay your mortgage.
Unleash
like,
the money, dude.
Because he bought a house. I was like, you literally can buy a house with your RuneScape. Just sign on. I promise, dude. Like, please give me the account.
Dude,
like,
so back in the day, this would have been like 2007. My dream in RuneScape was to get a Santa hat because like one of the originals.
They're rare.
They were rare. And at the time I was trying to grind
mil.
it, they were 16 mil at the time I was trying to get one. And it's funny looking back. I was such a shitter. I was 12. I was like, I'll never have 16 mil. And I literally just didn't apply myself. Like, I never tried. I got to like 1 mil and I was like, that took like a week. Like, I'm never going to get there.
When whips came out, I was like, I will literally never be able to afford the 3 mil. This is like so insane. Like, because I had like 1 mil and I was like, that's it. Like, there could be no more money made than this. I was like, I guess I'll pick more flax. Like,
yeah. But what's crazy now, and I had a high woodcut level. I don't know why I just didn't fucking...
You just cut use or cut
mage
logs?
Dude, the mage log, that's how I make all my money now. I just go to the fucking...
The woodcut guild?
Well, bro, if you want to get the money mage logs, you go outside the woodcut guild just down the road. There's like 4 magic trees right by a bank, and no one fucking cuts there. It's in the weird...
Do you know about the passive bonus that the woodcutting guild gives you, though?
Yeah.
Do you think it's worth?
I think it depends. If every server I go into, woodcutting guild's pretty full, I just go over to that bank.
If you go to a 2K world, you kind of have to be like a nerd. But if you have a 2,000 total level, which is like, I recently have been able to go to those, there's like no one ever playing on those. Even like in PV, like peak or in the wildy, there's just like no players.
Yeah.
There's only like ever like 100 players on that at a time. And I'm like, I don't know where they are, but like they're definitely not.
Dude, I got so tilted in the woodcut guild one time because this dude logged on. Do you know Leafy is here, the old YouTuber who?
Yeah.
So this dude logs on, and his username is Leafy is here,
no.
and everyone's like, "Bro, is that Leafy?" And obviously wasn't.
Right.
And so all these guys were like, "Is that Leafy?" And everyone's like, "No, it's not." And I jokingly said something that like implying it was Leafy, and everyone just started like grilling me, like, "Dude, you dumbass, that's not Leafy." And it's like, I'm joking, dude. It's a joke. I know it's not Leafy.
Yeah, the /s needs to be like. We're just talking today. Like, people just, like, can't get sarcasm at all, even if, like, in person anymore, because, like, COVID ruined everyone's, like, social, like, how to figure it out. Oh, my God.
You look great. I thought it was a modeled TARDIS Doctor Who.
7 was at the PSU working, dude, grinding.
Yeah, he works now.
It was insane. Like, me and Mark were talking, and we brought up 7 for a second, and then Mark's like, holy shit, is that 7? And I turn around and there's 7 going into the...
He T-posed.
He T-posed it.
Yo, it's crazy you say that because, so today in the bookshop, 2 of my favorite customers came who I hadn't seen in months. One of them's an old man named Bob. One of them's a young guy named Ty. Okay?
Ty.
The last time they were both in the shop was 3 months ago. They were there at the same time. I haven't seen either of them since. Old man Bob was about to leave town to go to Dallas. Ty had just come back from Dallas. I was like, what is this synchronicity bullshit going on right now?
Why is everyone going to Dallas? There's like,
I don't know.
There's
man.
people here going to Dallas.
Yeah, someone's going to Dallas. I heard driving's terrible in Dallas.
Yeah, the roads got fucked up from the ice storm that like apparently is like never supposed to happen ever. So I don't know. What do they know?
They don't know anything. So what's your current RuneScape goal? Do we have to leave? It's midnight.
I think they're supposed to come back down. We didn't really talk about Melee. I'd say Melee, I obliterated James every Falcon game. Like, he didn't get me past 3 stocks.
Why not just go Falcon and beat his ass? I know you don't want to, but it would be funny.
It was really funny when I went 0-2 and it was game 3 and I was like, oh, I'll just play Falcon. It was like an under a minute game. And then
Will you please do it? Just once.
There might be a time, but I don't know. I just think it's funny that I have that, like,
you have that.
There's that power that I'm just like, oh, I can just play this dumb character and win. Like, I wonder if that's how he feels. He's playing that dumb character and winning. Probably not, because that's like Martha says, like pride and joy or whatever. I don't have like a character loyalty. But I was like, what? I haven't played Falcon in like forever, dude.
Dude, if you bring out the Falcon against James next time.
I thought I was gonna have to bring Falcon against Max, because Max, you never know. They're good.
Yeah.
I didn't have to. I was thankfully able to beat Bart Simpson today. But I heard I was kind of coaching up Mark a bit and Par4 today because they were just asking.
Well, Mark, I know we've already been gushing about Mark on the interviews, but like I thought his Ganon was moving so well. Like it was great. And honestly, I think the only reason I was able to beat him is a couple reads. I knew if I put some space between us, he would do a kick, the down B, and he does a lot of down air when he's coming down. And a lot of tech rolls in. But if I hadn't had those 3 reads, he was just going to destroy me. Like,
and that information, like, it just becomes way less about the character. It's like if you know they're going to tech in every time, then like you get him in that situation, then you know like there's no guess. Like it's just like, oh, I know, I could just like tipper you when you roll in every time.
But I am having, despite having to get some Falco Assault out, I've been practicing a lot of Melee, having a lot of fun, just moving around. I don't really know why I've decided to start practicing lately. I just kind of felt like it. It comes and goes with me. I'm a bit of a fair weather Melee player, but
Mark and I were talking earlier, saying that
yes,
we're wrapping up.
We're wrapping it up.
Like it feels good to when things happen how you want them, and when you practice, you get to that.
It feels good to
I did the thing, and
to
you can
get
see
results.
Yourself, like improve. It's an easy way to do it.
Yeah.
Like if you run a mile and you notice your time going down, like you feel gassed up about yourself. It's the same thing if you hit like an edge guard on a CPU or something. Which is like it's pretty cool. Or you can just play Falcon and auto win. I don't know.
Last thing. What's your current RuneScape goal?
Oh, play less. They added a thing where your time played is only a couple clicks away at all times. Like your time logged in on that account, and
you look at it too much?
Well, I saw it and I was like, 120 days.
Holy shit!
120 days is a lot of time for an account that was made like pretty recently.
That's a lot of AFK.
Yeah, it really is. Like I shouldn't have like multiple 90s in gathering like skills. Like my rune crafting is like 60 or something. Rune crafting sucks. But that's a thing. Like I think I just want to like do some light woodcut or like fishing.
Yeah. I'd cut some wood with you, dog. I'm a woodcutter to my core, bro. That's all I do in RuneScape, basically.
So's my friend. He's always rushes 99 wood cutting. Even since like when we played as kids, he was the guy that had 99 wood cutting.
But I think me being a woodcutter is me being a Marth player. It's just like the easy one. You just like click the tree.
Martha's really like click the tree, dude.
He is.
Makes you think.
But I don't care. I'll always love Marth. My first Melee love. Loved him for years.
Yeah, you never forget your first crush or your first.
The first time I wave dashed on FD.
Yeah, you went across the whole stage.
Do you remember when we were playing doubles and ultimate, and I got a phone call from a guy on Craigslist during the set, and I picked it up during our doubles game and talked to him. I was like, "Yeah, I'm at Sunshine Lanes. If you want to pick up the microphone." During our set, we met. Then he called me. He's like, "Yeah, I'm here." So after our set ended, I went up and I sold him the microphone. I just think it's so funny that like I answered the call during the set, and then we won. We won the set. Like I was talking to this guy on Craigslist during it.
And that shows how dated it was because you're talking to someone from Craigslist.
Yeah.
But also, I think that same time we played doubles, someone almost passed out or something after standing up.
Yeah, and he knocked her over and,
What the fuck? RuneScape, Melee, peace out.
Yeah, there's a lot of good games out there. Yeah, thanks once again for hosting Coyote Cocktail.
Oh, dude, the Coyote Cocktail interview hour. You're not going to Sunshine?
I'm thinking about it, but like it's probably no. I need to spend more time on school, like for real.
Do you really?
I do. I just got told today that I have a review in like a couple months that goes over like the beginning process of a thesis, and I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, Okay.
I will say the time when I didn't come to locals for like a year, that was my thesis year. I never had time.
Yeah, so this is a 3-year program, so next year will be thesis, but like I would like to be in a better spot than I am now. I mean, maybe I can just like throw away a Saturday, but it's like a mindset.
Yeah. Well, come hang out if you want to.
I might
mean,
come and commentate or like
yeah,
talk
come
some
commentate.
shit. 'Cause
You
I
can
I
do
know
an
a lot of
interview.
the people who are coming, but who knows? Anyway,
Right on.
yeah, I hope you crack some skulls if you want to practice before.
Yeah, help me learn how to be Falco, dude. Because I know I should be able to.
Dude, you just
like,
come over and play net play on my setup, because you'll
I'm-
run into Falcos all day.
I'm down. A nice disclaimer again. I think Marth beats Falco. I just had to let out my anger earlier to anyone listening to this.
It's weird, like, because I'm like, Falco just seems unbeatable, man. Like, he's got that auto neutral. It's crazy. But then I'm like, now I'm playing, I'm like, man, if they hit me once, I die. Like, it's kind of
He's
fair.
the glass cannon. He's
Yeah.
the true glass cannon.
It's kind of
Melee.
fair. But it does suck. Because a Falcon, I'm like, where's my freedom? Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to moonwalk, and you keep making me face you. Like,
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
stupid ladies. Yeah. So now I'm like, I kind of get it now. They both, you just dig deeper, and then you find something new that's stupid about the game. But then
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, this game's really cool, but
Yeah.
there's this thing. Anyway, yeah, GG's.
GG's.